Hi everyone, I'm Becca.
And I'm Lupe.
And I'm Nova.
And welcome to a very special episode of Lupe and Becca Throw Discs. We're going to do the Nova Challenge where we see if we can beat Nova using just a Nova. Nova! I wanted to give a big thank you and shout out to Sarah Nicholson of Throw Pink. This was her idea, and she sent me a really cool Throw Pink care package. So be on the lookout for some Throw Pink stuff giveaway that you'll find on our Facebook page and our Instagram. Please also visit throwpink.com where you can find a link to the Throw Pink Facebook page where you can donate and find out more information about Throw Pink events. So let's do this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, let's go. All right, we're here at the Lenexa Disc Golf Course. It's a short 9-hole. Want to give a shout out to Nova. You can find her on Facebook at Big Smooth DG. She did all of the graphics for this video as well as throwing with us, and Nova is awesome. So thank you, Nova.
Yes, Coach Nova.
This is hole 1. Really short, 138-foot shot that I'm going to go ahead and make a little longer and grip lock this Nova. I could blame the disc, but also I just kind of threw it over there. And next up is Lupe. Lupe, what are you throwing here?
I think that's a Nova.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Yes, it is. And Nova, good grief. It's going to be hard to not say
It is.
Nova.
Maybe we should just call her Coach Nova for
Coach
the entire...
Nova. Okay. Coach Nova's going to throw. Lupe parked the basket with the disc that is a Nova. Oh, Coach Nova's got to pick the right one.
Yep.
Oh, this is apparently the Nova for the shot for Nova. Coach Nova. Oh, Lord. Okay. Anyway. So Nova winds up. And it was pretty windy on this day.
Yeah.
I kind of got from the feeling of throwing the Nova that, again, not a ton of fade on there unless you put it on there. So the wind was not helping things. So here's Lupe for your birdie putt.
Mm-hmm. It was a really hard putt. I had to putt uphill, so...
Was it really that hard?
No.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Poor Coach Nova. I think I razzed her a little bit trying to get my... This is the first time I've ever done video. And here I am. And that was a little much. But
Yeah. Becca decided to just be really dramatic.
Upshot too. Yeah, we missed my upshot. But anyway, so Lupe has the box and the lead at 1 under. Hole 2, the shortest downhill shot ever.
Every dog gets its day.
What does that mean?
That means everybody gets lucky every once in a while.
Oh, that's true. I decide to continue to make these holes longer because short golf is apparently boring.
Yeah, she was testing herself,
and I throw it a good 50 feet past the basket.
Yeah, she was going to putt, and I said,
that
good
wasn't
up.
50 feet. It was maybe 30 feet, 40 feet. I don't know. I can't tell distances. That's probably part of the problem with my golf game. Oh, look at that effort.
Whoa.
That was some terrible effort. A little bit of wind and also a terrible effort.
You know, the wind hates you today.
It likes you, though. You're 2 for 2.
It likes my hair, too. I'm like, oh, it's flowing in the
2
wind.
2 for 2. Coach Nova's even closer. Coach Nova's in for 2. And I'm going to be dramatic about it.
I was really just waiting for like a disc to bounce out just so I could laugh.
All right. Hole 3, we're in the B position. So a little bit longer, 162 feet. This is actually a super fun shot. You get to climb up to this elevated basket. Elevated tee pad, and throw down in the basket. There were a bunch of kids playing around too. I cut out 3 minutes of kids on bikes.
Yep. And as you can tell by all the vegetation, it's an excellent day to throw a Nova.
Yes. And this is a little bit better of an effort from me. I at least have a putt or something like it.
No one hit the sidewalk. That was good.
Yes. Coach Nova for the dos, and that's a good run, but not in the basket. Here's Lupe to go 3 for 3,
and I'm gonna miss y'all.
So close.
It was really close.
Spoilers, Lupe.
Oh, sorry.
This is very serious on the edge of
You're
your
right.
seat.
Literally on the edge of the rim
content.
of the disc basket.
So I'm behind a tree, and oh, look at that effort. That was great. Anyway, not very effective putt. Coach Nova with the comebacker with the Nova. And me with the bag putt.
Yeah, I feel like I should
But
have
check this out. Wait for it.
Oh.
It's legal, y'all.
Is it?
I think so. I had one supporting point behind my lie.
And the entire time, Becca and I were sharing a mini.
Like, touch the basket with your, like, the chains with your disc before you let it go?
Does it matter?
Somebody look that up for us.
No, somebody look up whether or not she can putt backwards.
823.72. Okay, here's hole 4. I love this hole. I play this course all the time with discs I'm familiar with. I love shooting that gap through the trees. There's also this left side forehand, and Lupe's actually closer than it looks like.
Yeah, I will say the Nova's really good on a sidewalk.
Yeah. So for all your sidewalk shots, reach for your Nova.
If you think you need a slider, get
Coach
a Nova.
Nova goes for the Annie, and it does not Annie.
No. And
does not get the flip. And I'm so excited because I always hit this gap. It's just so great. And okay, I'll throw it into that tree. That's fun too. An upshot from the sidewalk we decided wasn't out of bounds.
It was not. And that was a good up.
Yeah, it's closer to the basket now, which makes me happy.
And
here's Lupe.
Here's my shot. And
So
that was so weird. It like looked like it got stuck to my head.
It did look like it. Well, and that's the thing about the Nova, right? Like, it's a little bit deeper, so it's a little easier. Okay, so Nova is 6'4". If you look her up on pdj.com, it's Nova 6'4" Polite, which gives her a little bit of advantage in these situations.
Oh,
that was so close.
It was closer in person than on this video, though.
I mean, it went off the top of the basket. That was dope. Here I am for an actual putt with a Nova.
And she did this legally.
I did. I think the last one was legal. All right, so Lupe's behind some stuff, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Into the basket for your par.
Oh,
I don't know what Nova said here, but
she's making sure we're watching.
Well, I'm sure it was something witty and insightful.
And funny.
All right, so after 4, riding that par train, Lupe's still got a sizable lead at 2 under. Hole 5, really short shot, really nothing in the way.
And this is where it all falls apart.
I don't think that's true. Do you remember?
I thought it was. Wasn't it this one? Look at
right
that.
Over. Okay.
Yeah, this one's the one where it fell apart.
The Nova's not a very forgiving disc.
It is not. I was kind of wishing I had my Warden.
I know. Yeah, I play this course all the time with my Proxy and my NV. And anyway, enough excuses.
Nova skip shot.
Going for that low skip shot because there's that tree on the right that you want to try and get under. And I'm going to go ahead and actually sort of give myself a putt, but still kind of throw.
No, that was good. That was much better
far.
than mine.
Novas are glidey. That's the thing that I definitely learned, especially in the wind. Holy cow. So
it's kind of like playing with a heavy beetle.
What's a beetle?
It's a Latitude 64 throwing disc, like catching disc.
And I'm on the board with a real putt. My favorite thing, honestly, I love watching this particular disc that Sarah Nicholson sent me with the amazing throw pink smiley face stamp. I like watching it just fly and bounce around.
It is really cute.
It's a fun stamp.
It is.
All right. So finally, I'm on the board.
They're starting to catch up.
Yeah, just one behind. Okay, so hole 6. This is a really fun hole. There's just a bunch of stuff on the left, but we don't need to worry about that because these discs, these Novas don't really want to fade. So no problem. Just put it out to the right. Nice little hyzer shot.
And the basket's actually a lot more hidden when you're on the pad than the camera angle makes you see.
So I'm just going to shoot this gap, just put a little bit of hyzer on it, and everything's going to be okay. No, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and throw it towards the creek over there. That seems like a good plan.
There's a creek, you guys.
We didn't establish rules of what was going to happen, but that sets up the flick roller. Nova flick roller coming up. And I was actually pretty impressed with this shot.
It did what it was supposed to do.
I don't throw flick rollers very often. So, hey, it went towards the basket. I'm a happy girl. Here's Nova for 2.
And she almost had it.
Yeah, a little outside. Here I am to save my par. And come on, Becca. And yeah.
Ooh.
I don't often
Farmer
birdie,
strength.
But when I do birdie, I like to follow it up with a bogey. Is this for your 2?
Yes.
Okay.
And I miss it.
Yeah, you did.
Spoiler alert. I'll just whisper all the spoilers.
I mean, like, Nova putted with Novas. Coach Nova putted with Novas for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think you just have to get used to them if you're going to putt with them, because
I agree.
it is such a different feel in your hand than what you're, it's just a very touchy disc.
It's weird because it feels both heavier than, but lighter than, like my regular putter.
Yeah,
it's
I think that's
wild.
fair. It's just putters are such a personal thing, and they are just so different in the hand.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot of people that putt with Novas. I know a lot of people that throw Novas with a lot of touch really, really well. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah,
all right,
same.
On to hole 7. This is a really nothing in the way shot, and poor Nova.
Unless you're Nova.
So that tallness is not working out. She's gonna have to change her stance and kind of do what she can on the tee pad here to have some kind of something, but she makes something out of a thing and throws it too far. Which is, again, I feel like pretty easy to do with these Nova discs.
That's not an absolutely awful spot, though.
No. I mean, there is not really a bad spot.
No, that's a bad spot.
Well, I mean,
it's not great.
Nothing in your way.
I literally threw it sideways.
I would like to point out how often you and I have like grip locked in the snow. I don't know what that is, what that means, but that's what has happened. And here I go. I'm trying to correct with some hyzer, and I'm overcorrecting, and now I'm over there. I should point out I had only thrown a Nova once before this round. I'm trying to make myself feel better. It's not happening. See, that thing happened off your hand again.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe my hands were too, like, sticky. It was a little humid that day, I will say. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the wind, too. Here I am for my lawn look at 2 in the wind. With the that's not.
Was that the right basket?
I don't know. I'm gonna be dramatic again. Oh look, I am gonna. Oh, behind the back. Oh. Here you are to save your par.
Hopefully, but we probably won't.
Hey,
oh, we did.
That was a good putt.
Hey,
look at Lupe being such a pal.
Oh, that's right. So I forgot.
I tweaked my shoulder on the first throw, actually, and it hurt pretty bad. So Lupe carried my bag for me the rest of the time.
Because I didn't bring a bag.
In it, but I did have a water bottle.
Yeah, it was a heavy water bottle.
All right, hole 8 is actually a little bit more of a pull. A whole 189 feet. Look out! But it is slightly uphill, and this one I can reach with a putter, but it's you definitely have to throw it more than some of these other shots. But we're just kind of going down to the left there, and I'm just gonna give it all I've got, which is not a lot right now. And there,
branch. Friendly branch.
Yeah, there's some trees up there you probably want to try to avoid or whatever.
And here I go. Will I use the sidewalk again? I don't know.
Your lawn look at 2.
I did use the sidewalk again.
There's my thank you tree. Lawn look at 2. Put it in the air. Do some. Okay. That was at least maybe had a chance. Okay, so
no.
I love this course. But there's a pool near it, and there's just a couple of these holes that have like really bad drainage. So Nova, her foot is gonna go right in this little creek of water, of runoff of Lord knows what, and we've had all the rain here too. So
and there's like a pool up the hill.
Yeah, it's terrible footing.
Yeah,
can't really do anything.
They need a French drain around there somewhere.
A what?
It's like you dig a little channel and then you put a pipe with holes in it and cover it with like gravel so that it drains out, but you don't see it and it's not in the way.
So French drains aside, that was a really good putt to save your par.
French drains can be important.
Not close enough to be ridiculous, but close enough to put it in the basket.
I think at that point your like back was bothering you enough that you were like, oh, I'm done.
No, everything was pain. Yeah. It's fine. All right. So going into the final hole, Lupe has a 1-stroke lead over Nova and 2 over me. Hole 9. I just love this tee pad, so I wanted to show it all to you because I think it's neat. Now this is like the hardest hole on the course.
Yeah.
It's very uphill. This is not one that I can reach with a putter.
Same, because you have to cross the swamp of sadness after you get out of the secret garden.
That's actually a really apt description. So Nova puts it into the hill there. Like, it doesn't look that far away.
And I ruined it.
And Lupe put it into the hill. I'm going to see if I can improve upon that.
I think you did do
maybe
better,
actually
for sure.
use some good form.
Bam, farmer strength.
Yeah, it's still not that far.
Did you end up in the Swamp of Sadness?
I did not. Okay, so I may be filming right now. I may be about to say something in the middle of your throat.
I think you did, because I turned around and just laughed.
Yes, you did. It was something about dairy girls and me being surprised that it wasn't actually about farmers. I've heard more good things about dairy girls, though. So
everyone should watch it. It's hilarious.
But it's not about women and cows on a farm.
It is not. Although there is a war show that takes place in a farm.
And then I kind of missed your upshot, so I made you do it again. That's what this is.
That's me showing hustle by hustling up the hill and back down.
Poor Lupe.
It's all right.
Grief.
I'm over there shuffling.
Yeah, you had the lead, and then I razz you.
No, it's fine.
A
good disc golfer should be able to have the mental fortitude to play through anything.
Like, hey, just do it again.
If I can't have a conversation while disc golfing, I'm not very good.
And you like basically replicated the shot fine, so I felt much less guilt. All right, so here I am. There's Dan Kilgore in the background. Most random thing ever happened. Dan from Ohio, who has played the most courses of any human beings, 1,600 something.
Wild.
Randomly was there and played this round with us. But anyway.
Yeah, we're going to let him through. And he's like, can I just join you ladies? And
cool.
we're like, okay, yeah, sure.
So there's my not great effort. Dan's trying to tuck it in the basket, but unfortunately from the ground it didn't have a lot of chance. And then I'm going to throw it over the basket. And now I'm at least in some kind of putting range.
Yeah.
There's Nova for
just
the
putting
par.
that in. I think I missed this one.
There's Lupe for the, I think,
the
5,
putt, maybe?
The 5.
Okay, yeah.
My neck hurts. I've had a terrible round. There's only one thing left to do, really.
And it's to slam dunk something.
No, under the leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a basketball term for that?
Under the leg? I don't know.
Because I've seen, like, highlights, right?
Trick shot under leg. Anyway, we're tied. Let's not bury the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Playoff time, everyone.
I tied with Nova.
Sudden death playoff. So, yes, we are tied. We are going back to hole 1.
And she did a much better throw this time.
Yes. So, Nova's
much better.
Some time. Coach Nova's adjusted to the Nova.
She
Nova.
has.
And
Lupe has just continued her downward descent.
This isn't that bad.
I ended up in the Swamp of Sadness. It's pretty bad. It was like right on the edge.
That up. That was, I don't know.
Yeah.
There was maybe some Annies. So there's still a look at a 2, which you would always hope to have on a hole that's 138 feet.
No, that looks way closer than it felt when I was up there.
So here's Nova for the win. What's she going to do?
She's going to
turbo putt.
Just because she wanted to rub salt in the wound.
Maybe it was the best shot for the shot.
When is a turbo putt ever the best shot?
It was with style points and epic.
That's true. We'll give her some style points.
No, we cannot beat Nova using just a Nova.
We were close.
So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for
my name's Lupe. I'm sponsored by myself. And this is my in the bag for today. I got this bad boy. Has a great story. I got it yesterday. But the reason I liked it is because it looks like fiberglass around, because it's this weird gum color. It flies fairly straight for me. It kind of like started to Annie out for me a little bit, but that might just be my terrible form. But I'm gonna blame the disc. So yeah, that's my in the bag.
I am Nova Team Disc Store, and I have 4 Novas. That's because up until earlier this year, it was my main putting putter. So I had a lot on hand. These are Kansas Crush Novas with the stamp from the Kansas Crush in 2017. Rob Martin, my favorite TD, runs these tournaments, and they have robots on them. You put a robot on a disc, I'm there. This is my first Nova. It's my 0x Sharpie stamp. I have no championships. And this is a Des Redding collectible Nova. True story. If you ever go watch Jay Redding's In the Bag, he's got like this bulldog or something that he throws, and everyone's like, Jay, why do you throw a bulldog? It's such a rare and expensive disc. And he's like, discs are for throwing, brother. So at the GBO a couple years ago, I run by their booth, and Des is off doing Des things, but Jay's got the booth. And And I'm like, hey, you got a stack of Novas here, and it's got this Des Redding stamp on it, and I buy one for 20 bucks, why not? And Jay's like, this is a collector's item, it's number 9 at 20, you gonna put it on your wall, Nova? And I'm like, Jay, discs are for throwing. So those are my Novas.
Hello, I'm Becca. Team DZ Discs, where the disc you see is the disc you get. And I'm using this wonderful Throw Pink stamped Nova sent to me by the wonderful Sarah Nicholson. It goes through the air at angles in which I throw it. Thank you for coming to my In the Bag.